How much this has changed from coming to a conference 20 years ago. There were a period of years where maybe you heard the same stuff year to year to year, but the absence of a conference over the last several years really allows for a lot of new things to come to the forefront. And I compliment you, of course, in bringing some of those things to the forefront. The diversity, very, very important. Glad we had that today. The sports betting, love that. As a guy who programmed in Las Vegas for 9 years, I love hearing the movement there. And also the technology, of course. A lot of new content here today. Thank you.
Steven, what's one takeaway you have from the day?
Justin from ESPN said it, make it as simple as possible to listen. It's on air, it's stream, it's podcasts. However the consumer is getting to it, you got to put it out. You got to give them as many chances to do that as possible. And I think that's something we've been battling for a long time, and it really just struck a chord today.
Mr. Seattle, what stood out?
Seattle. 2 weeks in, I'm already Mr. Seattle. I think I'll just echo what John said. Our business is changing. This conference and a lot of us in here went to Rick Scott's conferences years ago. The rules for what we were being told made good radio back then, much different than what makes good radio now. And the players involved in the industry from the talent are younger, how people consume us as listeners, those rules have changed. And that's why these events are so important, so we can keep up with the changes and exchange ideas.
So we're going to go 3,000 miles away. Mike Thomas.
Well, I think kind of along the same lines. It's just the ability to change. I mean, being a program director, I think today, or managing a radio station or a sports network is more challenging than ever, because there is so much change happening. I mean, if we get back together next year at this time and have, Jason Barrett's Sports Conference 2, some of these things we're going to be like, this is already outdated.
Yep.
And so you have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to change quickly and adapt to everything that's going on. And I think that's the biggest challenge for all of us right now.